I've had a morning of introspection on my morning walk, and I'm feeling I might come across as unfeeling and heartless toward the situation surrounding Charlie Kirk. And, you know, I think I know there is outrage about the different reactions on social media about the tragic event. But I think we need to dial in more deeply. I'm also observing that about myself, that every single one of us is victim to social media, to instant and voluminous access to voluminous media transmissions about tragedies in the world. It's always at our fingertips 24/7. Our nervous systems are overloaded, and some people respond to that with numbness, with cynicism, with celebrating, right? This is no moral lack. This is an overstimulated nervous system over years, an overstimulated mind over years, exposed to violence, to conflict, to trauma. And our nervous system does not know how to regulate and respond to that in a non-aggressive way, in a caring way. So I personally want to withdraw my judgment of people's reactions, because ultimately I can only be responsible for my own responsible. I want to be responsible, and see it with understanding. I can see at a deeper level everyone's reactions of an unhealthy nervous system that is just, like I said, overtaxed, overstretched, to where empathy and compassion may no longer be possible for some people. And I don't want to judge them for that. Others have numbed out. I even have to seek a place of neutrality and numb out at certain instances. But that doesn't make any of us evil. So I want to show some leniency and compassion, even for the most vile expressions. We were never meant to have social media in our hands and in our face 24/7 and absorb every headline of violence and tragedy and war, right? We can't just look at this at the level of people's character. We have to look at it at the level of physiology and psychology and mental health, right? We're all subjected to daily trauma by news headlines. And that shapes us unconsciously. That shapes us. Our body and our mind respond without our awareness. and the responses are less than desirable. But it may not be the lack of morality on some person's part, or ethics, right? Our brains, since the year 2000, for 25 years, our psyche, our minds have been shaped by the media that we consume every day. And I just want to put this out there to try and keep that at the forefront of your interactions towards things that are happening on the internet. We've all been misshapen by the daily influence of the media that's being fed to us. And some of these despicable responses are just, like I said, overtaxed minds and overtaxed nervous systems that have numbed out, that can take no more of the tragedy, because you can't keep filling in all this tragedy and not have your mind be able to process and make sense. That will skew us, that will really twist us. And I feel empathy and compassion for all, because we all have become unwitting, unconscious victims of consuming bad news every single day. So, just a little musing about compassion and why I might even seem removed from the grief that the world feels around the tragic event surrounding Charlie Kirk. Overtaxed minds and nervous systems that can no longer hold the ballast of trauma and respond in a normal, humane, human way, right?